Cancer! Happy February! It's Arhinna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your monthly read. I wanted to tell you guys thank you so much for your patience and for your kindness, your well wishes, everything. It's been a rough 2 weeks. I sliced my finger with a coffee mug. That's what I get for always drinking coffee. And it was pretty badly cut, so I couldn't shuffle very well. So lots of apologies for those who have ordered videos and they're a little bit behind. I just couldn't shuffle, guys. All right, with that being said, welcome back, family. Big hugs, lots of love, super big high fives, and a little bit of dab. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please join the family if you'd like. So this is going to be a general read focusing on Cancer energy. Either Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, whatever you want to do, checking out your friends, whatever, your cousins. This is just going to focus on the general energy. However, I have a surprise for you guys. I got a new deck of oracle cards. They're called the Sacred Sites cards, which I will be using to kind of give us a past, present, possibility reading about why this situation that we're reading about this month is manifesting. And it's super, super cool cards, and just let me know what you guys think about them. I'll also put the name of who created them and everything in the description box, so if you're interested in buying them for yourself. All right, so let's jump into your read, because you are the lucky ducky this month, guys. So what this is about is being in the now, being in the moment. Are you living in the moment? What are you doing right now to get what you want? Paying attention to your surroundings, because the opportunity is there. Explore your emotions with grace and self-expression. Reconnecting with family and emotional comfort is needed. Self-confidence, connections, learning to let go. Speak your truth. Quack, quack, quack. Also knowing that you like your space. The thing that I found really interesting is like ducks, like the female ducks. They don't care if they have their bull with them or whatever. If they see something else that they want to be jumping up on, they're going to do it in front of them. I just find it very odd that this duck has no shame, okay? And until she lays her eggs, she's free game, okay? So I'm just going to say the duck is just a hot mess, right? It's just a hot mess, Cancer. However, I want you to focus on the emotions and the self-expression of the duck and living in the now. With that being said, I have the Ancestor of Illusion that's showing up for you. And this is one of my favorite cards. I just love the gazelle. It's wisdom, speed, grace, agility, and being alert. And that's the second time grace is mentioned, because the duck, I actually have grace and self-expression. So this is being agile, being alert, being aware of your surroundings, knowing what's out there, but seeing things for what they are. The tranquil image of the gazelle drinking from the waters of truth, okay? The truth serves to teach us the folly of such willful self-deception. I think this is where you're going to have to be very honest with yourself about what's going on this month. Not only with what others are doing, but with what you could also be doing too. It's the presence of false images, distractions, truth that pierces you, and the return to reality. Also your throat chakra, and I said speaking your truth earlier with the duck. So paying attention to what you're saying. So either you're being overexposed or underexposed, or you're hiding too much. Be aware of what's going on and what's going in and out of your mouth. All right. Now, Hunter of Abundance also fell out for you. Now, this Hunter of Abundance has been in the mix like crazy this week. So it's asking you, what are you doing right now to get what you want? Once again, living in the here and now. That's what the duck wants you to do. You need to work for what you think you deserve. Abundance means wealth in all forms. That means you're going to have to go forth and go find what it is you want. Whether it's love, whether it's work, strength, a purpose, whatever, your spiritual life. And it's about discovering your hidden talents. The thing about the duck is it looks all nice and tranquil, but I'm telling you, I have been attacked by ducks before, and that is some scary stuff, okay? It was very, very scary. Anyways, with that being said, Spirit of Earth is how you're going to work with this energy. I found it quite interesting that we have a lot of earth-like colors with the duck. So I'm going to tell you grounding is going to be very important in order to get through this month. And this is telling you prosperity is blossoming in all areas of your life. You are strong and grounded. Who you are is just enough. Detoxify your body, understand how to use its physiology, pay attention to how your body feels and responds accordingly. Create a home for your soul. Cherish the here and now. My God, I swear that's like be here now has been like everything, the here and now. So there is something going on this month that you really need to pay attention to. And it's like whatever you do this month is going to set the precedence for the year, or it's gonna like set you off on your course is what I'm kind of getting. Now, you're deeply and profoundly loved and supported at all times. No matter what's happening in your life, trust that all your needs will be met. All right? Take time to create spaces in your home that make you feel absolutely at peace. And in doing so, you create a template for peace in all areas of your life. And with that being said, the theme that I'm hearing is grace, being aware of your surroundings, and living in the now. Okay? Those are like 3 key things that I feel like each card kind of pinpointed in different ways. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into your general read. I didn't set my timer again. Lord Jesus, help us. I hope I don't go over too much. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm splitting the deck. I had already pre-shuffled, and I have the 6 of Arrows with the Hermit reversed. So I'm telling you, there's a situation that you're needing to heal from. You need to watch the way that you pull back. Don't pull back where you shut everybody off because of one person who disillusioned you, but being open and knowing that there are other options, that you need to reconnect, that you need to go forth and find what it is that you're looking for. All right, let's bless our deck together. Saint Cicero, bless this deck and show us the energy that you have for Cancers for the month of February. Happy Valentine's Day, just in case I forget to tell you. Show us clear and concise messages. And I'm thinking that's, y'all, I don't even want to move. Clear and concise messages, guys. That's what I prayed for. All right, let's move our guys over. And let's see. In the past, we had to make a decision. In the present, we're living like the High Priestess reversed. The hidden influence is the Empress. So right now, I'm going to tell you there's a situation. Somebody is the other woman. All right. Now, the advice is the King of Wands, and the possible outcome. Whoa, I got this all messed up. Sorry. The possible outcome is the 4 of Cups. All right, guys. With that being said, your overall energy is the Ace of Cups, the Tower, and I got another card for you that I think is just needing to come out, and the Cherub of Arrows. And that is your bottom of your deck. That's your overall energy, and I'm going to get to that at the end. Now, in the past, you had to make a decision. There was something that you had to decide, and it was a much-needed decision. And I think that's what's making us live in the here and now, and being aware of your surroundings. The thing about being here now is you're not thinking about what happened yesterday. You're not thinking about what's going to happen 20 years from now, but you're thinking about what's going to get you to where you need to go. However, you made a choice. All right. Now we're moving right into the High Priestess. Now, when the High Priestess is reversed to me, and do not take this the wrong way, guys, because y'all know I speak very bluntly. This is what I sometimes refer to as the hoe card. You out there willy-nilly spreading your love around, enjoying yourself freely. Either you are, or you're dealing with somebody who is bringing that energy to you. And that is why the Ancestor of Illusion is showing up. So whether this is you being an illusion to yourself, thinking that it's okay and that you're okay with it, and you're really not okay with it, or somebody is doing that to you. So be very aware of what's going on, and we will clarify that. However, the hidden influence is the Empress. When the Empress shows up as like the extra woman, I feel sometimes this is a single mother. This is a hardworking person. This is sometimes the one who just kind of doesn't even know that there's another person, okay? However, there she is. She's sitting there. She's creating. For some of you, it's about creating your own beginning, because this is in Kidu, and she's creating the Fool right here to go and embark on an adventure with Gilgamesh. Actually, it was to defeat Gilgamesh. However, they ended up becoming friends. So I kind of feel like you have all of this green going on over here, all of this heart chakra going on with a volcano. And then we have all this new beginnings, bare-breasted, showing your heart, being just pure and loving and creative, and not even afraid that volcanoes might be able to pop off in the back. Now, next to the Empress, let me see if I can get you a little bit closer. Next to the Empress, we have Nunska. Nunska is the King of Wands. Y'all, he ain't got no eyes. He cannot see where you're coming from. And his advice for you is to be creative. And I feel like your creative energy is what is being questioned at the moment. You're going to have to create what you want. Create the life that you desire and not wait for other people to make those choices for you. Now, Nunska, he has this energy, and this is attributed to Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Mainly Aries-like energy. And I kind of get like the Empress, and you know, the Emperor in my deck is also attributed to Aries. Let me breathe. Okay, so the King of Wands is basically telling you, it is time to make your decision and stand firm. Do not worry about what other people are saying around you. Make that choice, make that decision. And for others, this is an individual in your life that is actually bringing in some positive energy, okay? Now, this person may also be making an offer to you. Alrighty. Now, the possible outcome of what's going to happen is you will be getting an offer from somebody. However, when the Four of Cups shows up, it's like you're not really sure if you want to take it or not. It's like a roller coaster ride. There's a lot of highs, a lot of lows, and emotionally, you just don't know what to do. And this is the Emperor right here. This is Marduk. And this is where he goes off and he's like, I'm going to get player-fied. I'm going to go look good because my friend, Era, said he's going to watch my city. And instead, he goes off, comes back, he's looking all fly, and Era kills everybody in the city. So it's like a good thing and a bad thing. And he has to decide what's he going to do. Now, what I do see is that all of this yellow right here is what I would refer to as a solar plexus. And I feel like you're starting to gain your confidence back. You're needing your confidence back, and you're actually going to make a choice to follow the first choice that you made probably from the following month. And I know that sounds confusing. And unless you made that choice, you know what I'm talking about. However, I see 2 2s in your read, and that's a very committed situation. So if this is a relationship, you're very committed in this relationship, but you need to watch for illusions. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of what's going on. The overall energy that I picked up for you is the Ace of Cups. So this is fertility, prosperity, the beginning of love. Good things are coming. However, what was behind it was the Tower. It was like a destruction of everything that you ever thought of. So you possibly made a decision, you burned that stuff to the ground, and now you're ready for your love. You're ready to start over. You're ready to embark on a new adventure. And you had a Carib who was trying to deliver a message for you. Now, whenever I see Caribs, I always have to pull out a spirit card because I want to see what the spirit was trying to tell you. And it was the Dancer of Frustration. So you were very frustrated about a situation that was going on. And it was like all of your avenues were blocked. You didn't know what to do. And you had to make a choice. And I think the reason why you had to make a choice was because if the universe did not put all of these like roadblocks in for you, you would have stayed exactly where you were at. Whether it was in love, whether it was in work, whether it was in the city. It doesn't matter. They had to like block your ways to the point to where you had to find a different solution. The only thing that's kind of bothering me about this is the High Priestess reverse, but this could also mean that you're just stepping out of your regular role and trying something different. So I want to clarify the High Priestess, Ishtar. And that is it. The Wheel. Okay. Well, I'm seeing like a lot of majors right now. So right now I have Judgment, the Wheel, the High Priestess, and the Empress right all next to each other. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is a situation that is really setting into play possibly your next couple of months. Now, the Wheel is telling you, you got to move in the right direction. It's time for you to use your discernment. It's time for you to see things for what they are. And you're going to have to wake up. Because whatever you do today is affecting your tomorrow. All right, because that wheel is going on into the rest of the month, okay? Now, let's see what Nunska has for us. King of Wands, he doesn't have any eyes, so he's not trying to see what's going on. He's actually going to feel it. And I feel like it's got a lot of passion. And if the King of Wands could talk and give us the advice, what would he say? Okay, I got like 2 different stories going on in my head right now. Now I have 3 twos in your read. So this is a relationship where there's possible cheating going on. Whenever I see 3 twos, it's too many twos up in the 2 mix, okay? And there's too many people. And I see some baby mamas going on right here. Now, the reason why I say baby mamas is because this is the Empress. I always see her as the other woman. And then I see this lady right here, which is Nanshe. She's got our baby with her. And she's all about judgment and law and making things happen. And we have the king who's with his baby mama, who has a woman, who has another woman. So apply the message however you want to apply it. But this is a situation where you need to see things for what they are. All right? Now, whatever you do today will affect your tomorrow. However, living in the here and now, making the choices that are going to move you in the right way to be creative and to stand tall and to stand proud, you don't have to accept every offer coming your way. I think once you see things for what they are, because this tower that comes through, it's gonna break it down. It breaks it down to the point of like, wow, the frustration level was super high. You had a blowout, and then guess what? You get offered the cup of love. All right. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Holy moly, you have a very intense month is what I can tell you. Just because you have Judgment, the Wheel, the High Priestess, the Empress, and Justice. I mean, my gosh, it was almost all major cards right there. However, since they're all upright, for me, I feel like you're actually moving through the situation the way that you're supposed to be moving through it. Pay attention to your surroundings. Make sure that you can see the opportunity wherever it's at. This is also about reconnecting with family. Remember that? And emotional comfort. Speaking your truth. If you know it's not right, because if you're being the High Priestess reversed and you're not listening to your intuition because you're not sure, this would be a great time to take a step back and see things for what they are. Because we have some high power women right here. High Priestess, Empress, and Nanshe, which is Justice. So Justice could be a Libran. This is more earth-like for me. And then we have air-like energy also. So I'm telling you, this is a situation that you might want to get a different perspective of. And like I said, you don't have to take every single offer that comes your way. Alrighty. With that being said, I wanted to wrap up your read because that was pretty intense, guys. Like super intense. Sorry, Cancer. I have your Sacred Sites card, and hopefully this will tie it all together when you make that judgment and you allow the wheel to come through. And it gets right into your creative energy. This is a Uluru, and this is all about creativity. This is in the Northern Territory of Australia. So the lower portion of the card is right here, and this is like considered your past, all right? So a creation yourself, you are also designed to create and be that through artistic expression, by birthing another soul, or by shaping the very world in which you exist. All right. So it has all these collections of these circles and how they all intermingle and how everything is a part of everything. This is what it wants you to know. Have you ever given up on a creative talent? Do you remember being told that your work was not good enough? Now is the time to express yourself again, as you will bring joy to those who have touched by your efforts. The thing about you, Cancer, sometimes is you'll put yourself all the way out there. But then when you get rejected or you get told something, you will go right back into your shell. And it takes a lot for you to come back out. Whatever you were doing creatively, just know that it was the right thing. And whoever harsh words told you it wasn't, damn them. Assholes. Because that people who are creative, you like put yourself out there and it's really hard. And when you get shut down, it almost makes you want to give up. Even though you probably get more positive feedback than you got negative feedback, you tend to always be drawn to the negativity. Now, in the middle world, which is what you're facing right now in this present situation, it talks about Uluru is believed to have been created during dream time by the spirit people. One Aboriginal story recounts how Wind Kula came down from the mountains to help create the rock. The mirrors, the beliefs of geologists that sediment from the Peterman Ranges consolidated to form this great rock hundreds of millions of years ago. Remember that what you reap, that you will reap what you sow. Remember every choice and decision that you make right now. And I'm looking at Judgment and I'm looking at Justice, and they're both upright. You are going to make the right choice. Just know that you are going to reap those benefits. Just as if you follow the high priestess reversed and you go the other way, you will reap those benefits also, which they will not probably be benefits. However, you know what I'm getting at. Okay, so the upper world, which is your potential, this is the possibility of what could happen. This talks about the circles at the top of the card represents the sun, the moon, and the stars, which also came during times of dream time. Know now that your dream time is not over. The dream time ancestors taught their tribes, animal and human, how to perform secret ceremonies. This wants you to examine your dreams so you can tap into your creative energy. All right. It talks about keeping a dream journal and making sure that you're listening to the messages that you're receiving from your ancestors. Exactly. Be here now. Okay. Self-expression and grace seen through the emotions. And if you are a part of this 3-party relationship, or it looks like more people, baby mamas and all kinds of drama going on, and you have to make a decision, I would say remember that whatever you decide today will affect your tomorrow. Live in the moment. Make the best choice for you, because it's going to be one of justice, okay? It's going to be the one that's going to make you feel like you made the right choice. It's not going to leave you questioning. It will not be a mixed blessing. Make sure that you choose what makes you feel good in your spirit, okay? So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Quite an interesting read, I would say. Please let me know what you guys think, because this was really intense, and I think you guys have had the most intense so far. But with that being said, big hugs, lots and lots of love, Cancer. Nothing but happy Valentine's being sent your way. And if you're interested in the Sweetheart Special, which is a love read with a free self-love read for 15, give me a shout out at arianaluciano@gmail.com or hit me up on the gram at Ariana Luciano. All right, guys, be blessed.